double controller, which I think will be definitely interesting considering, Lancer Gaming typically plays double controller. I mean, yeah, there it is. We're seeing another double controller comp coming from Lancer Gaming. So, I mean, seeing as yesterday, they played against that double initiator, it'll definitely be interesting to see like, how they pair up against this, opposing double controller.
Yeah, and kind of funny because on all the Lotus matches that we've played so far, they have been playing against these unorthodox comps. The first time I believe it was double Sentinel, and the second time I believe it was double Initiator. So they are going to be playing towards a similar matchup, and they understand what the game plan of that matchup is. So hopefully they can poke, prod, and create chances in this mirror comp.
Yeah, definitely, and definitely gonna be a tough matchup for Lancer Gaming, but we'll see how it goes. And I believe if Lancer Gaming does manage to win this series, there should be another game, I believe, at 3 p.m. EST. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it to cast that game, but I will wish them the best.
Okay, and round one seeming like a more of an A site, closer to A site from Carleton, and Lancer Gaming, doing their special, pushing up that C, trying to get that C orb, and
No
easily secured.
no contact C, so it looks like Raze and Astra are going to rotate off towards B. It looks like we're getting some late C pressure from the attackers. So Sky might spot that out. Yeah, does spot that out, pulling the rotates back over from Raze and Astra. It's looking like a very solid C here right now. Will they suss out
Kaz
this
getting
stack?
dog coming out, Raze alone on site. Kaz, not managing to kill. Can they get this Raze? Raze finally going down. Not getting two. And Carleton has a pretty free site here.
Yeah, I think
4v2.
I think Ray's finding that too is a little bit illegal. It really hurts their chances going to the next round. They really need to trade that kill out cleanly and focus on the next fight coming in. But yeah,
Yeah,
2v4,
definitely. I mean,
not much you can do there.
yeah. I mean that Raze is they're in there alone. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta just peek them together, get that trade, and call it a day. Keep winning that site, but they just couldn't seem to do it. Raze gets two, and I mean the round is just at that point. They have sight. They just hold it down, and they should be free.
Yeah, as Luke was saying earlier, I have actually played against this Kaido in tournament, and his utility usage is really good. So to see him with team members at a higher level, this is gonna be a really tough game for Lancers.
Yeah, definitely. And Carlton seeming to look for something what of a aggressive B, just trying to get that orb here. They say, hey, we have the guns. Maybe we can. Yep, seemingly, just I was saying, they have the guns. They want to take this space. They want to try to fight for these orbs here, just farm because they have the capabilities to take that space.
Kaz is found by the flash, does dodge it. Dog coming in, stunned. Does find one. Good job, Kaz. Door opening. We're gonna have more contact through door, but the gun difference is just not in our advantage. Looks like we're gonna
Taking a
fall
lot
off
of
from
damage
that
here
fight.
too. Yeah, Luke's taking a lot of damage here too. We see the rotate coming out from both Luke and Alv, but hey, they seem to. I thought they had a spot for the fake, but apparently not. They're still seeming to try to rotate over, but Carlton coming into a pretty much a free A site, especially with these guns.
Kai does get orb down, cutting off a little bit of information, but Omen scales in through sight and is getting bombed down. Up, spoke to those too soon. I think what we're going to be seeing here is a fast retake off bomb tap. It's like we're scaling in, trying to find some kills, but yeah, again, the gun difference is just a little bit too much. Three Vandals on the attacker's side makes that very hard to win those fights, Bobby.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, honestly, so far I have been seeing, a couple blunders from Carlton. I mean, their mound, it seemed like somebody, that Kaz was just really, it was very easy for him to catch somebody out. And I mean, especially, that round one, we saw Raze alone on site for at least 5 or 10 seconds. So it's, Lancer Gaming, they're coming up on this buy round. Let's see if they can finally, catch out Carlton on these,
Yeah,
small mistakes they're making.
what I'm noticing is Carlton's been putting a lot of pressure towards B at the early part of the game. They're letting Lancer Gaming take both A and C main, and then later on they're rotating back so that they dodge that util, and then they clear out that space together. It's a really interesting way of playing this.
Definitely. kind of air towards A here, but Windsor has 2 there.
Yeah, Nade's gonna
Kaz
find
getting
a
the
lot of
trade.
damage.
Kaz getting a second. Gets get out. Kaz getting 2 there. Very good from Kaz. And here we have 4v3 for Lancer Gaming.
Yeah, and you also see both Viper and Killjoy have pushed up on C Mound, so they understand that this is not going to be a C hit. It's calling the rotates for Kaz over, making this round very readable. But Carleton Gaming throwing a little bit of a curveball going towards B. Molly does come down, so Plant not able to be on the default spot. But it looks like Lancer Gaming have a little bit of a wrap. We have both door and the main pressure.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the pinch here.
Yeah.
Kaz getting a 4th. I wasn't even watching him. Kaz gets a 4th here. Let's see. He secure the round with his raise. Do not let him pop off. They know he's upper. Swing him together. Win this round. Raze finds 1. Raze does come out.
Nice job from Al to
that
find
Raze.
that final kill. I really like what Kaz did there. Like, he did get 4 kills. He picked up a new gun. He saw the little glow on his gun, but he did not get too greedy and overpeak before his two main players were there to trade him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, overall, that was just like, I mean, granted, 4K is always phenomenal, but I mean, we just saw very good, consistent fragging from Kaz. He took his gunfights one by one by one. He even got, he even traded Panchico there at the beginning. So,
Yeah.
Overall, very solid round from Kaz. What we definitely like to see from Lancer Gaming, trying to, gain some momentum here.
Yeah, but you do see from Lancer Gaming a lot of like over peaking and overheating. So I'm really glad that Kaz took that second to breathe and not over peak for that ace. Because
Yeah, Carleton.
that death did give Raze ult. It could have turned the round, but he waited until he was taking that peak.
Is it Carleton looking to take that peak again and said, hey, it's free. So we'll just take it again, and it is very free. And
A lot of chip
here we have
damage on
KJ
Raze.
and Raze into C-Link. KJ does have bomb though. I don't know if that was planned or not.
Yeah, it
Let's
looks like they're
see,
trying to go for a B fake into a C hit. Omen and Viper did wrap towards main contact happening. 1 found, 2 found, and the third not found. So bodies were traded. It is still an even 3v3. Kaz quickly trying to re-clear B so they can safely retake C site.
Keto finding 2 there, but the flank coming out.
I think it was a little too early from Fenchico, right? Like, they need a little bit of pressure towards site before that flank comes in.
Definitely. Lancer Gaming does have sight here. Let's see if they can really work with it. Keto coming out though. Spray 2. This Viper's 1 HP with plenty of time left. And Luke finding the trade on the Omen 2, and that's another round secured for Lancer Gaming.
And Bobby, Luke doesn't lose those. He's always the one that's calm-headed, making sure to watch what his teammates don't watch, getting that nice headshot to end the round.
Yeah, definitely. You see, so far from Lancer Gaming, I like it. We're seeing the trades, we're seeing pretty consistent fragging. What I do have to say is, so far, their timings just have not been great. Especially I believe it was should have been Lancer Gaming's buy round, so it would have been the 3rd round. They seem to pinch from breakable a little bit too early, and the timings just really they kind of got to work on those.
But I do like the read from Alv there, noticing that bomb tap did not happen once they got inside of the site, and he just focused on his crosshair for that C waterfall push.
Yeah, and we're looking to see a brawl at Rubble. Let's see how Lancer Gaming can hold this down. Fenchico does get called out, and that's a gun down from Lancer Gaming. They do get 1 down, though, from Carleton.
Yeah, I think their chances in this round are still pretty good. Only 2 guns on the side of Carleton. And we do have 2 stacked towards site with full control of C Mound, so I don't think there's anything to worry about yet, but we'll see how this game plays out. 1 found by Kaz.
Finds 1. Dog comes out. Let's see the Raze is close. Raze does find a 1. Kaz getting the trade.
Is traded, but
Kaz
he's
looking for his 4th. Kaz gets his 4th. Kaz does not get the ace.
Oh my
what
god.
Another brilliant round from Kaz, though.
Yeah.
2v1, though.
Kaz is definitely on his A game today. We saw his performance in the other games this week, and he was showing up. He was feeling good. Wednesday was a little bit rough for him. I don't think he was finding his footing, but he's back, he's better, and he's ready for this game today.
Yes, and they knew that Sky was sight here, and they're trying to wait for the plant, but Sky has different plans. He said, hey, I know you guys play Mount, I know you guys like to flank, so hey, I'll do you one better. I'll wrap all the way to C, and Lancer Gaming just clueless.
Yeah, but I think this is okay. I think they're prepared to respond to the A push. They just want to make sure that they both play together and don't give him any ones. So I don't mind that this out of them, just to let him plant and then just play the retake together, look for an easy trade. But let's see how they play this. They do have to be a little bit careful because since it took them so long to rotate, time is winding down. They need to make sure that they clear these angles properly and do not get 2v1.
Guy is coming up on 2 flashes. They said they know he's not main based on the KJ util still being up. Skywater finding one. Second flash coming out, and I mean, Lancer Gaming just wasn't quick enough on the rotate, to be honest. And they got to be more careful there.
Not to be nitpicky, but like Alv saw the first flash come in, he's got to expect the second flash. It was what, maybe 2.5 minutes into the round. Even if he did use one at the beginning, those things have recharged by now. So he does have to be ready to turn those flashes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Lancer Gaming's definitely kicking themselves. And I mean, Kaz is probably feeling it, especially if you're getting 4 there in tree. And I mean, Lancer Gaming just still cannot secure the round.
Yeah, and you know, we always keep talking about how this is a momentum-based team. And if you look at the scoreboard, Kaz is the only one feeling any sort of momentum right now. So I hope this doesn't affect the rest of the rounds. But you know, we've seen it before. We've seen it time and time again. So
yeah, and Windsor Gaming does not have the right call on the stack here, and this is a pretty free site tape for Carleton, especially considering Lancer Gaming is on, you know, they got very little guns. I mean, just a Sheriff, Stinger, and Frenzy, but flank is coming out. They do have 4 on the flank here, with Luke kind of just lurked up, just, you know, say, maybe somebody's going to push out CT, and I mean, we do see several pushing out CT, so we'll see what Luke can do here. Do they know
it does leave the back of sight vulnerable when they go for this long push, but it looks like they're wrapping towards stairs. They understand that
Luke
the hit is not.
He has a timing. Oh, Luke, that timing. And Lancer Gaming trying to, you know, take that tree. Kai has tree. Logan has. Luke just does not have that timing that he needs. And Alv trying to get one with the Sheriff. Unfortunate whip coming out from Alv, but Kaz and Kai both get one. Blind coming out to delay, and it's a double peek from Carleton. I mean, round secured, but
not much you can do from that point. Kaz just double pinch from either side. Owen flash on tap. Really well played from Carleton. Really good util usage. The gun difference was just a bit too much for them this round. I think the way they played it was awesome. Reading that the push was going to come from CT. They had the front of site for free, but you know, that post plant's a little too difficult with the guns that they had.
Definitely. And here we're seeing a mirror play come out from Carleton. I mean, I understand it, you know, Lancer Gaming has been pretty much doing the same plays, but Lancer looking to take Rebel. It's going to be another brawl Rebel. Fanchico getting caught out. Let's see, now it's a 2v5 take for Rebel, and Kaz just cannot get through Breakable in time, and now it's just, this is a free site pretty much. Just Luke left on site, but we do have this Viper lurking through Breakable. Very interesting. They have the numbers, but I mean, definitely going to be, could be a hit if Viper does find a couple.
Yeah, you do see Lancer Gaming space a little bit choked off in this retake with that Viper lurk through having, but 2 kills found, 2 traded back, so it is a 1v3 for Kai. I don't like his chances going into this round. Not spotted by the flash. So yes, he does get that timing. He takes it, and it looks like a 2v1. Spike ticking down though. Spam coming in does find him. Really unlucky, but
through all of that, the Viper was just not seen at all. So really worries me for like future rounds. If I mean Viper says, you know, I wasn't punished for that. It was free. Like, let's do it again. And you know, that could definitely be detrimental to you know, Lancer Gaming, especially, you know, I mean.
To be fair, I don't believe they had the numbers to watch for that lurk. I feel like their only win condition was getting enough kills on site. Because you saw how patient that Viper was. She played it correctly. She made sure that she didn't go too early and wasn't caught out by the early eke back towards their flank. So at that point, I think like the round is just won or lost by the fight in main.
Yeah, definitely. And here we see another A-side take from Carleton with the Sky and the Razor committed.
And
Kaz
he
finds
still
one, gets
finds
traded to
one.
the Razors. Wow, and Rib finding two with the ult and just killing Kai. I mean, here we have a 3v4 retake for Lancer Gaming. Viper is looking to lift up B. They have a good setup. They have the guns, but let's see what Lancer Gaming can do.
It looks like they're going for this wrap again towards heaven, where all of Lancer Gaming is contained on stairs. So they're about to get pinched between the wrap and the cycle.
Raise whiff! Luke finding him. Do they know? Banshito finds tap on this bomb. Wow, that was a round.
Yeah,
That was a round.
really horrible timing on that astral. Like we've seen Luke do that more than once, where he gets timing going into Astral World. Not much you can really do about that, but it is sad to see.
Let's see, how does Lancer Gaming react to this? Like, that was, I believe, their third or fourth round in a row for Carleton just going this A site. So how does Lancer Gaming react? And I mean, they just have Luke alone on site. I mean, maybe they say, hey, you know, we have these 4 ults, we can retake. So let's just keep doing what we're doing on C, and we'll, you know, it'll work eventually.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks
almost
like
the mind games coming out from
the
Carleton.
fake A pressure into causing the Viper to rotate over and the stars be taken back right before the fight coming in here. We might see an ultimate out of Danny.
Banshito getting caught on the Razor. Just Kaz left. Kaz getting caught out as well. I mean, here it's just Kai left to try to defend this site. Yeah, I mean, I play retake too.
I think that speaks a little bit more to inexperience. He really needs to pop that Raze ult before he throws satchels and peeks. I think
definitely.
I think
Viper's gonna catch out here. Yeah. Fast enough. Viper, Kai finding one. Second. It's 3! And then falls to Viper. I saw the clip. I saw the clip.
I saw it too. A lot of damage done to Carleton Gaming, but you know I think they'll take that. They'll accept those guns lost in order to win the round. But like honestly, Danny is not doing or Fanchico is not doing too hot today. He doesn't usually play as good when he's forced to play in the mornings, especially when he has to go to the room setup. But we did see good performances out of him yesterday, so I'm really hoping he can brush this off, turn it around. But mistakes like that, like I rarely see him making mistakes like that, and I think it has to do with all the other rounds played out this game. Like normally a Raze there would ult early before and stay tucked into the ult that's fully out before peeking, because you know in high level play like this, those players are going to hit that shot immediately. They're not going to give you time to fly through the air, pull the Raze out all, you know, and let you get your one. So a little bit of oversight, maybe some nerves, but anything you need to say about these rounds, Bobby?
Yeah, I definitely think that Lancer just needs to be a little bit more, you know, proactive. It's like Carleton's pretty much doing nearly the same thing every round. I mean, I do like that mind game last round from that A, and here they're just saying, hey, we played the mind games with them from A, we'll just go A this time. And so I definitely would just like to see some more reactive plays from Lancer Gaming, especially like we saw yesterday. Like Lancer Gaming was very, very reactive, and I think that also might be helping Carleton because, you know, they're playing such a straight up, let's just hit the same site 5 times.
Yeah, I don't think we're seeing, well, first of all, we're going to see a take here with no one on site, but I don't think we're seeing the same Lancer Gaming that we were seeing yesterday. I think we're the Lancer Gaming is kind of just allowing Carleton to do whatever they want in terms of game plan. We don't see much of disruption. And that's what you kind of have to do with these double controller versus double controller. They are faking you, but you have to fake them as well, right? It's mind games on both sides, and I don't think I'm seeing as many mind games from the Lancer Gaming as I am from Carleton.
I'll get cut out by Keto. There is one. You have Kai and upper. Let's see if we can find one of this 1 HP Sky. Banchico does get the Viper ult down. Kai finding 2. Sky ult coming out from Lancer Gaming. They know that the Omen is upper. I am not sure. Sky ult does come out, spot them. Finding out as well. Kaz finding one on the Omen. There haven't been on bomb, and that's a round for Carleton. There's no time.
Oh my god.
Wow. The round was in Lancer Gaming's palms. I'm not sure if there was utility on the bomb I didn't think there was, but
Yeah.
there definitely could have been. It just seemed like they just didn't get on it.
Honestly, it was looking like a really good round for Lancer Gaming. Danny finally got his first kill, and it was a huge impact kill. But you know, time it is still a game about time, and time was ticking down. So unfortunately, they weren't able to defuse the spike in time. It's huge damage to them. It 3 guns taken away to bomb. So Carleton are really happy with that round despite all those losses.
Yeah, and Lancer Gaming still just trying to take this mound control. I'm not entirely sure the play call here. I'm thinking that, you know, Lancer just said, hey, we like our retakes, let's just keep playing for it. So Luke getting caught out by the Roomba, and Carleton just looking to execute on it here.
Right there.
Yep, looks like we're looking at a Killjoy ult prep. Let's see how Carleton react to this. They know that the Killjoy ult's coming out. Oh, nade does come in. Does destroy it. Really good awareness from Carleton Gaming to save that nade. Oh.
Viper finding 2. Chico just killing it. Viper getting a 3rd on Kai as well. Let's see. Kaz on site. Kaz finds 2. 1v2 from Kaz. Omen Blind does come out. Not a whole lot of time here though.
Come on, you saw both of them left side. Let's go, Kaz. Very unwinnable round from this point.
That's another round for Carleton Gaming.
Some kills as a
a
consolation prize.
Consolation kills. See, I mean, here, I feel like Lancer Gaming they're too scared to stack this A site in anticipation that Carleton's just gonna fake it, but Carleton's just saying, hey, we know how reactive you guys are. I think Lancer Gaming's just so far in their own head that, like, they can't understand that Carleton, once again, actually, this could be a fake, no, once again, just looking to hit this A site that is always free, and it seems it's gonna be free again.
Isolate them and kill them.
Carleton actually maybe actually going for a C hit here, but they're actually gonna run into the Lancer Gaming freeze back.
I think they might just be a little
Coming
bit.
out. Cage getting 1, Keto finding 2 as well, and this is just gonna be another free site take for Carleton Esports.
I think they understood that one of Lancer's game plans was to take control of the mound early. They knew they had the result, and they understood with a 5 stack we can beat a 2 stack. That result is going to have so much value in that fight.
Finds a 1C lane. Kai is not expecting them to be so close. I mean, now 2v4 Dog
Are coming in, and it's just insult to injury.
I mean, 2-10 half. Carleton,
Switching sides.
Ravens up. I mean, it's like Lancer Gaming just didn't seem to. They just seem to be, like I said, they seem to be too far in their heads to really think that they were just gonna go A that many rounds in a row.
Yep. It's really tough showing for the first half, but you know, maybe they can brush it off. They can revamp their game plans and try and at least take a couple rounds off of Carleton Gaming to make sure that this isn't easy for them. You know, we still have map 2, we still have map 3 possibly. So let's make sure that this isn't just a one and done. We know that they are built a lot on momentum, and something like this could kill their chances. 2 and
Carleton
3.
seeming to take rubble pretty much for free. They have all that space. They know where nobody is. Viper clears mound, doesn't see anyone. Let's see, what can they do? Viper spots 3 though.
Yeah, and it is a 2-stack site so far, so they do have a good chance of hitting it, but it looks like the call is to go towards door. Alarm bot not spotted them yet. Here we go, fight comes in.
Lancer Gaming looking to execute. Fanchico does find one on the entry. KJ is close. In C-Link makes me think they're gonna walk out. Sky walks out alone. Finds one. KJ just seemed to be lost in C-Link, and Omen pushed out. Breakable. Here it's just brawls. I mean, Viper 1v4.
Really, actually, well played round from Windsor Gaming. Like, it was a lot better. They were looking a lot better on attacks than they were on defense. Their timings were good together. They scaled out and got each other's trades. So, like, I'm really happy to see that from them. and hopefully they can pick it up like more like that towards the later rounds, and kind of maybe bring this back to an even footing.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm watching comp right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, Aiden. I mean, Carleton, Omen was out alone, and KJ was just sitting in the smoke. I feel like I'm watching comp, but I mean here, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what I am watching.
It looks like we're gonna get a deep push out of mound. Contact gonna be happening soon. Room becomes flash with a
Through that
king to the
close,
Viper.
Viper finds one, gets traded by Kaz, and here, free sight take from Lancer Gaming. Oh, we see a fast rotate coming out. Now finding two from that fast rotate out B, and Omen's alone from A. Let's see, does Omen catch out Alf here? Alf does go for the lurk on the gun round, which is very interesting. I mean, I know it's one person, but that's still one gun.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to find him. Not exactly sure where he is, but Omen is slowly coming on the flank. I hope that they're
Omen
aware.
does seem to have a free flank. Kaz seems to have a good idea that this is a possibility, especially with all. I mean, look at all the space Lancer Gaming has. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed he has to come flank.
Yeah.
So.
But Kaz does drop the angle. Why are you watching CT when
What
your
a
team is deep
shot
CT?
from Kaz.
But you know his aim does not fail him.
What a shot coming out from Kaz. So, I mean, hopefully, from Lancer Gaming, we can hope to, still see them playing like this very game sense heavy, this very rotate heavy, these plays on attack. Seeing as, like I said, it feels like to me, especially from what I'm watching, Carleton is playing a comp game right now.
Yeah.
Like, this genuinely just feels like I'm watching a comp game.
Looks like Coach Sobaz is predicting a Lancer Gaming comeback. What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, if they got these couple of rounds, if they keep playing calling like these, I have some faith. But we'll just see where it goes. And we see Carleton seeming all this A space is free. Ray's pushing out fast. Did they notice Ray's flank? They have no idea.
I don't think they heard the dog come close flank. Like I believe that was within earshot, but I don't think it was clocked by the team.
Alf, don't peek that out.
Yeah, he's standing right behind
Fight breaking
the turret.
out breakable. Mr. Gaming looking to push up. Try to fight that, slowing down, and Alf looking he's about to get pinched here. Let's see what can he do.
Raze is being really patient, standing behind this turret.
Smoke coming
smoke
out.
coming in.
Alf, turn around. Alf, turn around. They know one's flank. Lancer Gaming starting to get caught out. Kai finds the one, not a whole lot of time, and Kai getting traded from Viper.
I mean, they've got to be aware that that's coming. We heard the Raze dog, it was within earshot, but they weren't conscious of that A flank. I think a little bit too much trust placed in the turret. I can't really fault them for that. That smoke was pretty genius coming from the side of Carleton. But again, when Kai's taking that fight, it is a 3v1, so it's difficult, but he does need to understand that one was door and one was flank. And then another player is going to be coming from B-Mate.
Definitely seemed like Lancer Gaming, like, they wanted to get aggressive, they wanted to, try to take a fight there because they didn't have the guns. And honestly, it seemed like Carleton managed to, honestly, just, stretch out the players, get them a little bit of everywhere. And honestly, I mean, and then they just pinched them. Like, honestly, that was a very good retake from Carleton.
It was a really good call from Raze to have that turret smoked. It created a lot of chances in their round to slowly choke and constrict them. Really well played round from Carleton. Over here, we're seeing a lot of pressure towards A. Kai is holding, making sure that they can't get any more space than they already have. It looks like we're slowly trying to clear towards Mound. There are... Sorry, one sec.
I got the spike.
We saw a little bit of, an attempt at Mound, and I mean, honestly, the play call here looks like they're trying to go A here. They knew that there was a fight Rebel. They have a general idea that they're probably going to stick around. Let's see. 3v2 for Rebel here from Lancer Gaming. Let's see. Hopefully some good utility usage coming out. Omen Blind does come out. What a good Omen Blind coming out from Carleton. But hey, they pulled the rotate. They pulled the Sky rotate. But Sky actually seeming just to have a good idea on it. Rotating to B, but I don't know if they can get to C in time.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they're having a hard time breaking through this one way. So it looks like they're going to take their chances on C. A lot of util coming out.
KJ finding 2 with the mollies, and KJ finding 3 on the hold down, and with Viper also finding 1 as well. I mean, it is just one man out, Dream and out KJ getting 4 on the round. What a hole! I mean, I don't know about you, Aiden. I honestly cannot tell if that was just a good hold from KJ, if it was just unfortunate entry from Lancer.
I think you're seeing a little bit of frustration as they take that site. The Viper Molly Killjoy Nade combo is so strong for delaying time, and going through those is just a death trap. So I think it's not it's a mixture of the good hold, but also some frustration coming out from Kaz. Like, he is fragging out, he's doing great, and I think that's kind of making him feel like he's doing more than just his job.
Yeah, definitely, and honestly, another free rubble take for Carleton, but Lancer almost seeming like they want to contest this, try to punish these players for pushing out. And I mean, I feel like Lancer here, like, they know these players are pushing out Rebel. I think they don't go Rebel. Skydog coming out. Ray's getting 2, but gets traded from Luke. Viper finding one on the KJ from the flank, and that's game 1.
And you know what? A tough loss for Lancer Gaming. That is going to shake them up a little bit. Not a good showing from Danny today. But let's talk about that last round. Like, I actually really like seeing Carleton and their play call from that round. They really weren't scared.